You guys just tuning in. Welcome to King Talk. Again, we appreciate all the super chats coming in. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, man. I'm seeing them. I can't acknowledge each and every last one of you guys, but I am seeing it. So hit the like button for me for my birthday. Hit the like button right now. Moving on to our next topic, which is about Kevin Samuels. Last night, Kevin Samuels had this message. He said, "Mothers that dominate." Well, he said there's two type of mothers: mothers that dominate their daughters, and mothers that are seeking peace with their daughters, treating their daughters like sisters or bailout plans. Read that again. Kevin Samuels last night said there's two type of mothers: mothers that dominate their daughters, and mothers that are seeking peace with their daughters, treating their daughters like sisters or bailout plans. Let's talk about this. Start with you, Rilla.
I'm thinking specifically about a particular girl I used to date, and the caveat that I would add to this piece is that the mothers that live their lives or try to relive their lives through their daughters. Um, this young lady is, I think, a lot of times women are looking at their daughters, and it's they're trying to steer them in a way so that they don't make the same mistakes that they made, and you end up doing more damage because you like this woman that I'm thinking about in particular, mother just kind of placated to her. She got away with a lot, which is why why I was able to get in the house so much. And it was almost like she was reliving her childhood, her teenage years, um, through her daughter. And I think that's one of the reasons why you have a lot of women who are not necessarily making the best choices when it comes to who they share their body with, who they decide to get in relationships with, and even down to the way how they present and conduct themselves in public. Man. It's it's crazy. I'm not sure. I didn't catch the broadcast, so I'm not sure what he meant by the bailout plan. But I mean, we see a lot of instances where the mothers are treating their daughters like sisters. Wasn't it a mother and daughter who was on some show and they were talking about how they share everything with each other, including like the different men that they sleep with, and they get the daughter waxes the mother, or the mother waxes the daughter, or something, or the daughter waxes the mother, or something. Like it's insane, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot more of those relationships than what we think. Y'all don't
Okay.
remember that episode? Nah, it was a big topic for a while, but go ahead.
All right. Shannon, mothers that dominate their daughters. Two type of mothers: mothers that dominate their daughters, and mothers that are seeking peace with their daughters, treating their daughters like sisters or bailout plans. What are your thoughts?
I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm wondering if it has anything to do with women living vicariously through their children, their daughters specifically, because maybe they missed
Yeah, it is.
opportunities. Is that what it is? Because
Yeah,
it's yeah.
it was an older woman that called in, and I don't want to play the audible. You know, I don't know how
Mhm.
YouTube is gonna it's gonna
Treat it
actually
right.
treat it, but
Right.
Well, I know that's a. It seems to be getting worse and worse. Every what I would say, gather every 5 years. You know, I know how. I remember how the mothers, my aunts, the women in my neighborhood, my mother treated their daughters in the 70s, in the 80s. And I compare and contrast that to how women are, especially with social media, man. Especially with social media, it's a lot of mothers out there who feel that they missed the window. They feel they missed the boat. You could see it. It's obvious. You could see that they feel that they missed an opportunity. They missed the boat. They missed the chance to become something that they once was. And then what they try to do is they try to live through their children, their daughters particularly. And so instead of being the mother, the parent, they want to be their daughter's friends, their besties, their pals. They running out getting matching tattoos and dressing alike, going shopping at Forever 21 together, trying to squeeze into the same clothes as their daughters can easily wear. They're on social media doing TikTok dances and dropping it like it's hot, even though they have a 25-year age difference and a completely different body shape, but trying to keep up with their daughters because they're seeing that their daughters have an opportunity to do and be something that they never were, or didn't have an opportunity to, or they missed the window or went down the wrong path and didn't listen to maybe their father or their mother. And so now they went out and had some children, had a girl, and now they're pushing their daughter to be who they never were. I'm gonna go watch the broadcast. It's on my watch list to watch Kevin show last night. I haven't watched it yet, but if that's what he's talking about, it seems like it's getting worse to me. And there's the one thing I touch on all the time is son husbands, but the question is about daughters. But it's apparent in both boys and girls. For boys, it's almost like, oh, you the man of the house, telling the young 10-year-old he's the man of the house, which is absolutely not true. Confusing that young man, and then telling that little girl she's about being fast and getting ready to run a cycle and become something that she has no business doing, or she accelerates her she rushes through her childhood and becomes an adult faster than she really should be, because mom wants to be younger than she really is. So I'm seeing it getting worse. That's just me. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, I wish I could play the broadcast, but yeah, basically it was an older woman and she was talking about her daughter. And so Kevin was just basically breaking down, what he thought about like what she was doing. So I think you kind of hit it dead on the spot as far as like what was really going on. And he just at the end, he said that there's two type of mothers that dominate their daughters and mothers that are seeking peace with their daughters, treating their daughters like sisters or bailout plans. So I'm gonna go to you, Trill. What are your thoughts about it?
I don't know, man. I think that's cap. If I'm gonna be all the way honest, it's two types of mothers, both toxic. Like, come on, no, that's not true. There's a lot of room in between. There are mothers out here that actually lead healthily, and that don't necessarily try to be their daughter's friends. Maybe
I
try to
want
understand them.
to say this. Right after that, because I think that he was looking for like a solution. So he's not saying that that's every mother, but he was just saying that there are two type of mothers, and then like he wants to speak to the mothers that are actually mothering their kids like the correct way. But there are mothers that are doing what I just said, if that makes sense.